Let us now move forward with some of the shortcuts that we are going to see for working with data. There are 8 shortcuts that we are going to see in this specific tutorial. First is the enter shortcut. We have seen this quite a number of times. What this shortcut does is it completes an entry and moves to the next cell. So let me write down something over here. Let's type 25 and press enter. Can you see I have now moved on to the next cell. I'll write down something over here and click on enter. I have again moved on to the next cell. Now enter is used for completing the entry and moving on to the next cell. So let's see why alt and enter is used. So let me type something in this cell. Let's say working with data. Now if I click on enter, I'll be taken on to the next cell. But what if I want to continue something in the same cell but a different line? Okay, am I going to just keep on using spacebar? No, what I'll do is I'll make use of alt and enter. So let's see what happens when I click on alt and enter. Can you see I have been taken to the next line but within the same cell. Okay, so I'll just type whatever I want to type now and again click on alt enter and keep on typing whatever I want to type and then press on enter. Can you see entire thing is now within the same cell. F2 will enable editing within the cell. So if I want to add something in this specific cell only, I'll click on F2. 45. So I want to add something over here and 55. Okay, so that you can do. So editing, or if you have done any mistakes in spelling, that you can do. Excel charts, let's type down. You want to edit something, not data, but you want to include the word chart, you can do that. So F2 is for enabling the editing within the cell. Copy is used and the shortcut is Ctrl C. So copy is going to be used numerous times and paste is going to be used numerous times. So Ctrl C and Ctrl V, we have seen this. So let's copy this using Ctrl C. Let's paste this, Ctrl V. Copy this and paste this. So copy and paste. Ctrl X. Now Ctrl X is used to cut the selected text. Now what happens in case of copy, I'll show again. I make use of Ctrl C and I make use of Ctrl V. So 25 is copied from cell G4 to cell H4. But what happens when I use Ctrl X? Let's see. I press Ctrl X and then I press Ctrl V. So whatever was here was completely removed and taken in the cell H5. So Ctrl X is used to cut the selected text or objects to the clipboard. Ctrl V we have seen. Ctrl Y. Let's see why Ctrl Y is used. It is used to repeat the last action. So let's say I have some numbers over here. 25, 25, 25. I have colored it. Let's say make it red. And now let's make use of Ctrl Y and let's see what happens. So Ctrl Y, can you see? The last action was repeated. What was my last action is making use of the red color. So this was my last action. If I change my last action, let's say make it as purple and now press Ctrl Y. Let's see what happens. My last action is again copied. That is repeated with help of Ctrl Y function. Now Ctrl Z is to undo the last edit. If I want to write Excel over here, I am making it green. But now I feel I do not want to make it green. I want it as black only. Whatever was before was okay. So you just press Ctrl Z and it will be back to your previous editing, whatever was there. Your real format, whatever was there. So if you want to undo your last action, you can press Ctrl Z. So these are the shortcuts for working with data.